Yeah, lads, it's finally happening. The time has finally come. Let's do one last quick check to make sure that everything is the way it should be up there. Yeah, look at that. Damaged armor. Thick weapons and armor, all good. All good. Are we certain we've got the correct brothers for this fight? I think we do. The shield breakers. The shield breakers just because they've got berserk, and that's going to help so much clearing out this huge amount of zombies. And of course it's up to Damien and to Logan. I'm half tempted actually to put my archers out like this and have them run around and try to get an angle on the necromancer. In fact, let's try that. Please no geists. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm hearing Nachtseers, but this is super frustrating because we are now going to have to retreat and re-engage and get ourselves a terrain setup that isn't this bad, because going uphill against a zombie horde with a necromancer, no, just no. I mean, even if we had Pathfinder, we would still be fighting at a high disadvantage. This terrain completely nullifies our ranged advantage. Interesting, we haven't had a necromancer possess one of them yet. Maybe it'll happen at the end of the turn, but I would have thought the necromancer would act first. Does that mean there is no necromancer? You see, there were those 4 little shadows that moved at the end there. That suggests to me that it's geists. Let's just send up a falcon and take a look-see. I mean, I will be incredibly surprised, but it's not out of the realms of possibility that there is no necromancer. And we don't have a falcon though. You know what? Let's stand and fight. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it! Do it live! Changes things, the fact that I'm not seeing any of them getting possessed. I'm wondering if these shadows at the end here, at the end of the turn... Okay, fallen heroes, fair enough. I'm just worrying if making the wrong choice here. Ah, fuck it. We've made a decision. Let's stick to it. So I think Michael Stubbs... I need 2 brothers to hold this side of the formation. I reckon so we'll move the Jag there. Dolmar moves up 1. Yes, that allows Pumulus to take that position. I'm hearing the growling of Nachtseers. Okay, good. So those last movements at the end of the enemy formation, those must be the Nachtseers. Wolfgang. I should be going for quick hands on him sooner rather than later, like his next few skills. Because, I mean, with that then, he can take a few pot shots. The crossbow in this situation. Like, he's got nothing to do here. Wait, let me get a bit closer. I'm going to maintain shields in the front line for this fight because this is going to be, I think, a tough one. Ending turn with the front line lads. I don't see them getting into contact this turn. So super interesting that the necromancer that was in here is no longer in here. Although at the end of this turn we'll know 100% that there isn't a necromancer, because if there is one he would cast that raise up zombie spell. But also if there was one, I'm pretty damn sure that he would have cast possess on one of the zombies. look at that cleaver. The cleavers are interesting. I've experimented with them a bunch of times, but I think you can really only use the cleaver to make a duelist brother, which is pretty cool. But like, on the few offline campaigns I've tried with duelists, even the very best duelist doesn't really hold a candle to even an average raider with their two-handed weapons. I mean, as far as single target damage, especially against heavily armored targets, the duelists are better because of their extra armor pierce and their damage from not having a shield. But I mean, when you take a great sword and you swing it in an arc and you hit 3 enemies, each one doing like that's like 300 damage in one turn, even without your bloodlust proccing. You can do that twice. You can do like 500-600 damage a turn with a raider. You just can't do those numbers with the duelist. I've heard the argument made that a duelist is good for holding a flank, which I suppose it is, especially if it's a sword duelist with 3 stars in melee defense and a lot of melee defense. But even then, it's just the damage output is just not as good as a raider. I would prefer to secure a flank by having a two-handed axe spinning in a big circle, or any of the two-handed weapons. I think it does a better job of holding the flank just by killing. You know, best defense being a good offense. I'll start pot-shotting these fallen heroes. 52, 33. Now let's get softening up the zombies that are easier to kill. Yeah, I could have sworn I heard Noctirs. Oh, there we go. There they are. Hold the line, men. They're approaching. So close. That's like, look at that near death. It's got to be 1 hit point. It's almost time to get a two-handed warhammer for Pumilus. Third fallen hero, that's a lot of armor to get through, but at least he's, you know, only carrying an arming sword. I really hope we get a legendary from this. This is a pretty substantial fight. I think we deserve one after a fight like this early on. Okay, shit's gonna start getting real. I'm gonna pay attention to when this fallen hero attacks in the next turn. I want to see what its attack value is, because that will determine the way I fight against it. You know, whether I feel the need to keep a shield up or not. I probably should, because I mean he can't destroy my shield with his cleaver. He doesn't have huge armor, so... Oh, nice! And height disadvantage now. Thank you, zombie. The archers have to take care of this shit here now. Great job, Wolfgang. I just didn't want that corpse to drop right now and have this Nocturne have something to eat. Oh, so close to proccing Bloodlust there. Oh, the jag. That second one they missed was an 85% chance. 84%, I think. The numbers in the fighting axe are so good. Yes, excellent. Oh, damn it. Movement. Yeah, we're gonna have some buffed Nachtzehrs to take care of on the next turn. Oh, Damien, good shooting. I think I've got to net these nerds. But not want to have open shots here. Yeah, super unlikely, but I think that was, ow, worth the chance. Hang on, so what was that percentage chance with the cleaver? 4 uses cleave, 42% chance. Okay, yeah, so I've got to maintain that shield wall, that's for sure. Also, David Ironheart's going to have to switch to his fighting axe and shield. Shit is officially getting real. You got quick hands? Don't. Oh, damn it, 69. Missed. That is scary there for Pumulus, I mean. So, yeah. Oh, come on, Bobbins. Damn it! Fucking hell, not looking good for Dolmar. Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah. Not looking good for Dolmar. Let's see. Here's his cleave. Hits Dolmar. 41% chance. 240s hit him in a row. That was kind of unlucky. We got a serious problem here now. Especially because he's going to rise up as a zombie. This is a disaster. And oh, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. Just gotta kill whatever we can, as we can. I'm still confident we can win, but we're gonna be paying a bit of a price here. Looking good for Malice here. Malice, you are in trouble, my friend. I don't quite see how I'm going to get him away there. On the plus side, Wolfgang might be able to one-shot that fallen hero. I need my shield breakers to start proccing their bloodlust and killing a lot of shit very quickly. We can kiss that dog goodbye, but it's just one other target for him to attack. Do I keep shooting at the Nachtzeh? No, I think I'll just take whatever open shots I can. Oh, 87, missed. Malice. Oh, 75. Missing a lot of 70s and 80s. Now this piece of shit is going to probably get a feed this turn. Oh, as bad as having this fallen hero attack Melis, I have to try go all in on this Nachtseer. Ah! We are missing all of the crucial hits so far. Oh, Melis with the crucial clutch hit. Oh, he's gonna take a few down with him. Fuck, I'm gonna have to... Turn is done. Oh, damn, I should have actually, with JP Source, punched away and then tried to block this Nachtseer. I don't see how I kill him before he eats. Fuck! Could try, if I move, I can get an attack off on him, but how likely is that he's going to hit me? I wait. Let's wait. Pumilis can kill that zombie, then Bobbins can move down there and get an attack on the Nachtseer. Wait your turn. But what's low here? That is low. It's also a problem with these military picks. They are obviously pretty phenomenal against armor, but then when you're attacking an unarmored target, they just do nothing. Oh, this is the shit that's going to get us all killed. Missing all of these hits. That's big as well. No! Okay, Bobbins. Oh, 56 hits, but it still survived, and now it's gonna eat and get fully healed up and be level 3. Oh no, it's attacking! Okay, so our luck seems to be changing in the last 2 turns. Oh! Fuck's sake. Pray for brain damage. Okay, we've secured the northern flank at least. Logan, you're too exhausted to reload. Ah. Damn it. Just get a few cheeky punches in. I mean, touch wood, but so far almost none of these zombies have risen up, which is pretty huge for us. I'm sure a few will this turn now. Yeah, there you go. Ah! Damn, I probably should have used rally. We had better get a legendary after all of this. Now break that shield, but 74% is fairly good. Oh god. Vidgan Gadolmar with a fighting axe. Sake. Also means we're going to lose that armor. Ah! Good blocking. Owie. Wolfgang's in trouble. Oh, he doesn't have a shield. Anything within, yes, 1 shot range. So close. Oh! Bobbins. Oh, that dog doing work. Come on. Everyone's exhausted. And only half the lads actually have recover. You need to bear in mind that, I mean, as a group, we're fairly good, but a lot of the brothers are still around the level 6 or 7 mark, which could be a lot higher. I'm actually going to wait here, because I'm pretty confident Michael can kill this Vitagangar this turn. Oh, Logan, god damn it. Oh, I should have switched more arrows there. Okay, so we've pretty much won, but the damage is absolutely already done. Actually, I'm going to wait here and get enough fatigue for knockback so we can fight him at height disadvantage. He's wearing... that armor is like 300 armor. The downside being that it's incredibly heavy. I don't think any of my brothers have enough fatigue to be able to wear that armor. Fighting wind. Who's a good boy? Great job. Great job. It's quite telling about Logan as a crossbowman that he's actually better with the pike in these engagements. Once we're in hand to hand, of course. We're out of arrows. Oh shit, what was I thinking? I should have checked the armor. Do we have any more nets? If we do. I should be able to get Michael Stubbs out of there though. With bobbins, I can just rotate him out. Old rotator potato. Actually, no, I need bobbins to go there and then to switch with Michael Stubbs. Let's get through this nerd shield and then dagger him down. I want that armor. That armor, me want. Nice. I'm gonna have to rotate wind out. I want him biting this thing, ruining its armor. Daggers. Who's got him? Need daggers here on the ground. There you go. There's one. Unfortunately, we know that one of the brothers who was struck down was outright killed at Paul Lisco because of the fact that he raised up. The other one that went down, I think, was a strike down. We know that because he didn't rise up as a zombie. I mean, he probably would have risen up as a zombie if he was outright killed. And we've lost 2 dogs in this fight. I need to get more out of this. At least if we get this armor, that's something for us. Logan, do you have a dagger? Don't. A daggers lying on the ground anywhere. Michael Stubbs can get in there for a stab, but he can be one shot, so... How about no? It'll take forever. The same story with Wolfgang. 47. You can survive one hit from that sword, but not any more than that. Right. Couple more should do for him. I'm gonna wait until he's had his turn, then I'll step in and try to get a stab off. I think Tunga. One more. Oh, elbow joint. Damn. Well, Malice was up for replacement anyway, so... Rip Dolmar. He's with no legendary. Ah! I mean, we did get the military cleaver. We at least didn't lose the fighting axe. Got Cade Coat of Skull, but look at that, 36 weight. And okay, so 350, so that's like 800, 1300. It's like 2000. Not worth. We lost 1500 gold worth of armor. So, not at all worth. Take a look at the fatigue numbers. 74, I mean, Pumilis can go ahead and use this. I think this means, looking at his numbers here, he's got more than 70 fatigue, even wearing this Decayed Coat of Scales. So, once we can afford it, we can buy him a two-handed Warhammer. Then on his next level, he can get Quick Hands. Be our first two-handed proper raider. Michael Stubbs. Yep, excellent. Padden. Dagger. And we lost our X user. Dolmar. He had Iron Lungs. Pointing. Durin, I think we can maybe start getting some levels on. Look at this, he's got pretty good stars for being a raider, but like if anyone's going to be a duelist, it'll be this dude. It'll be Durin Thalrus. He'd need the plus accuracy from a spear or a sword. It'll be super hard to hit. Why don't we experiment and make him a spear raider? We give him a tier 3 spear, gives him plus 20% chance to hit. I mean, at level 11 he should have like 70 melee skill, but he's going to be super hard to hit, loads of fatigue, nice and beefy. Survivor. No. I think Sword Raider's the way to go. The plus 10% chance to hit from Sword Mastery. I mean, plus 5 on Spit and Swing. Unfortunately, though, he needs to take his place on the front line now. I think stand between the two Dagger Raiders. Dagger Masters. Put shields at them, stab. So we've actually run out of frontline people. I need to go higher. Hang on, 96 fatigue on Padden, like it. These helmets I don't think are worth it. Too much fatigue. thinking. Wow, God, that really hurt us. That was a tough fight. Tough fight. Another war brand. My sword raiders aren't quite ready yet. I feel like at a minimum I would want JP Source to have Battle Forged and Quick Hands before I feel comfortable having him fight without a shield. So I got my 2 Hammer Raiders, my 2 Dagger Masters, 2 Sword Raiders, so we need another Sword Raider, I think, or an Axe User. Oh, God. We waited so long to do that, it doesn't feel worth it at all. Anyways, it's done. It is done. 350. Now I'm going to hang on to these. We can get a way better price for that. Are we going to use this cleaver? I feel like if I'm going to use the cleaver, I need to have it on a swordsman type dude. What are they called again? Duelist. I mean, it's situationally incredible, but I'd still rather have someone with a big Zweihunter. That's tempting to buy another bullhook, but 1400 we can do better with that money. I'm going to start hanging on to round shields. We actually saw that we were short on round shields. Bandages. So we need to go buy some more dogs. Okay, so hang on. So just in terms of the hiring, what's our first priority? I think we need another hunter as another archer because we've only got Damien. Logan needs to be well. He needs to get to level 6, and then we'll leave him in reserve. We need at least 2 hunters, 3 hunters, 4 hunters, and a frontline person. So we'll buy like a farmhand or something to be the frontline lad. Maybe another 2 because I'll need like a replacement for the front as well. And then it's just hunter time. It's the same old story with so many of these campaigns of Battle Brothers. The quest for decent ranged fighters takes up so much of our effort. 600 gold militiaman at caravan hand. Let me just make sure we have a caravan hand. Yeah, I think our caravan hand died. Oh no, here he is. Bobbin's a caravan hand. Nice. $350. No, I need more than that. Where are we going to get farmers? Probably at Rothstadt. Pop in. Yeah, let's go to Rothstadt. Now remind me which of these houses we're going to go for the allies with. Probably Steinwall. Look at the houses. For Steinwall are in the middle. What do they got? They've got Weaponsmith, Armourer, it's a tavern. Fletcher, very important. Armourer. Armourer, Training Hall, Fletcher. 2 Fletchers, excellent. Training Hall, Armourer, Temple. The Barber, just the Harbour. I like these yellow houses. Look at that. Loads of temples. Lots of temples. I think it's House Kaltenborn. Could be the one we go for. Okay, we can at least start taking on missions now that relate to the war with the Greenskins, particularly when it's clear out Greenskin places. But I think we should just take a hike back up here to the northeastern part and see if we can't find some smaller Greenskin places. I don't want to be taking missions to fight goblins. It's not going to help us with this. This ambition needs to be finished. Like now. Grave robbery. Oh, 700 gold, disowned noble. I feel like we shouldn't turn that down. Wendell? Welcome. Oh, and he's a dastard. I mean, fucking dastard. I do like the star in melee skill, and I really like Iron Jaw. Hit points is nice as well. It means we're not going to have to. Take Colossus, but the star distributions for range defense and melee skill. This is a pikeman. We put him on the back line right next to the sergeant. So either Derp, who I want to keep, Arnar. I reckon we fire this Arnar and we rename Wendell to Arnar the Second. Arnar, second of his name. We'll make him another pikeman. I mean, he's still dastardly, but his numbers are so much better. And he's got stars exactly where we want them. I don't have the money to pay Arnar right now to retire. Just gonna have to wait, I'm afraid. Yeah, so we're still in the market for frontline people and archers. What other jobs have we got for us? Guarded to Friedorf. Almost 1,000. How far is Friedorf? I don't think I want to go that far. I want to stay here in the south. Caravan up to Friedorf. 1,000 gold. Maybe, I mean, we need time to fix all our gear. No, Michael Stubbs is still hurting. The other one is what? Drive off brigands at Plunderers Camp, northeast, for 1,100. What's in Plunderers Camp? I suspect that's going to be a bit too hard for us. I mean, we're looking at marksmen, certainly. It'll have to be a nighttime fight. I think we can take that on. But I do need Michael Stubbs to be healed up. I need a delivery of some sort, and I need to be going quite fast so that I can find a place that'll pay me well. Actually, I should sell this stuff here. Look at that. Worth 350, sell for 430. Excellent. God, we need this money so badly. I tell you what, let's try look for some deliveries. We need some time to heal up. We need some time to repair our gear. And I do actually want to pop into a bunch of towns and do some hiring. I'd love a bastard for the front line. This plus 10 melee skill, always good. What you got for us? Goblins established a foothold. Oh, a 3-skull goblin camp. About no. I don't happen to have 8,000 on me, so how about no? Erland for a hunter. Yep, we're gonna have to hire him. 800, yep. These have... God, another shitty replacement. Superstitious is awful. Eagle Eyes is nice for an archer, but he doesn't have stars where we need. God damn it, Battle Brothers! That hurts. I could make him an axe user with quick hands, and he's got decent range skills, so he can throwing weapons while enemies approach, and then switch to a fighting axe and break shields. Why don't we do things a little bit differently here, and we'll make Erland an axe user. So he's gonna sit behind. Again, this is one of the new names. This is who's next on the list. Fei Long. I mean, he's not an ideal character, so I'm going to mark him for replacement, but let's try something a little bit different here. Here's what I'm thinking we do. Also, the fact that he has eagle eyes means he can wear a helmet or something that Reduces vision by 1. You can get away with a padded nasal helmet. Where's that fighting axe? Parkman, Alice. There's probably going to be shit, but let's give it a try. I mean, I'm certainly not going to be taking throwing mastery. This is just so that he can do something for those first few turns as the enemies approach. And then once they're in melee contact, he quick hands to his fighting axe and destroys the shields, and then Padden and Lejag go to work. You could maybe even make an argument for Lejag and for Padden to do the same. But they don't have eagle eyes, so they would be hopeless with throwing weapons, the minus range. As an axe user, he's going to have shield specialist, so his melee defense and other defense doesn't have to be that high. I've got my 2 shield breakers who are excellent, and I've got pikemen, 2 pikemen who are decent. Alright, hang on. So Honor the second here needs to be the priority in terms of training. Honor the first, we'll only use him if there's a particularly hard fight that needs a bomber, but I need to look to replace him. That's why he's going to stay over there. At 58 melee skill at level 6. It's freaking awful. I should hire the next thief that I can find and see if I can't get a better one. Fish for a better thief. Wolfgang melee skill isn't actually too bad. I feel like, so at level 8, I mean, he's got his sergeant skills that he needs. Berserk is always nice, but I feel like it's got to be quick hands, then bags and belts. Well, no, it's got to be footwork, then quick hands, bags and belts. So get some more flexibility out of him. I want him to start using bull hooks when he's against armored targets like orcs. I want him to be throwing nets. Because as good as the battle standard is with its AoE morale, it's very unimpressive as a damaging weapon by itself. Right, so the search for work continues. Like 240s, yeah, that's borderline too expensive, but do I need to hang on to this third hunting bow? I don't think I do. Junk. Doors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can sell 2 swords. Okay, let's get back to it. Get ourselves some work. Did we stop in at Rothstadt? I think we did. But Salzburg. Let's do these loops here for work. I don't feel like we have enough money to go head off to the northeast and go find orc hovels. I want to get over 2,000. Nope. What you got for us? Track down some thieves. 860, pay us more. 1,000 gold to track down some thieves? Certainly. See? How long have we been recording? 44 minutes. Okay. Tough episode. Really, really tough. I mean, we did finally clean out collapsed ruins, and it was so not worth it. We got a nice little injection of money, but we lost a good piece of armor. We gained another one, but we still lost that good piece of armor, and we lost one of our better brothers. Oh well, we had to try it. The quest continues for some proper ranged archers and to find a bloody cultist. I'm beginning to worry that this map doesn't have any cultists on it and won't have any on it. And maybe what I should have done was let you guys know I want to do a cultist run and then take suggestions of map seeds that's full of cultists. But let me know how you guys feel about whether we should do that, whether we should restart. I don't want to restart because we've had such a great start in this campaign. And it's been a pretty cool campaign and interesting storyline and whatnot. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, friends. See you next time.